Hi, and welcome to Mondays with Melissa. I'm Melissa Brett, co-owner of Weldon Hardware, your hometown hardware store. We're back in the pest control aisle again, this time talking about all the ways to get rid of mice. Springtime with cooler nights and warmer days means mice are much more active and even starting to have babies. We've had a lot of questions about what can be done to get rid of these house invaders. Rodents can carry disease and are extremely destructive creatures known to eat through cardboard, wood, plaster, and plastic. They also gnaw on electrical wiring, which can potentially cause an electrical fire in your home. Fortunately, there are simple steps you can take to help protect your family from these uninvited guests. Detecting rodents and implementing a prevention routine will ensure rodent-free living year-round. Just because you don't actually see a mouse does not mean your home is rodent-free. Mice are typically nocturnal creatures by nature, which means they rarely surface during daytime hours, unless their environment is disrupted. But if you don't see them, how do you know they are there? Look for the following signs. Mouse droppings, typically small, about 1/8 of an inch long and black, like long grain rice. Footprints and tail drags may be seen in a dusty location. Use a strong flashlight at a low angle to check for tracks. Evidence of recent gnawing, especially on packaged goods, cardboard boxes, and areas around pipes, ducts, and vents. Your dog or cat pawing excitedly at a kitchen cabinet, the base of your refrigerator, or a wall. Scampering or gnawing sounds. Burrows or nests in the ground along the outside of the house. If you spotted a mouse, chances are it's not alone. Rodents generally live in groups, so if you see one during the day, there may be as many as 20 to 40 more nearby. And if you see two, there could be more than 50 mice in the vicinity. So what can you do? There are several options: trapping, baiting, or deterring. Let me show you the differences. For trapping, there are traditional wooden snap traps, which are very sensitive and extremely fast in its action. Now, other traps that work similarly. Some are all plastic, some are a combination of metal and plastic, and others are covered. The best bait we recommend is a large nut, like a Brazil nut or cashew. Coat it in peanut butter to quickly attract them, but the nut is something they will tug on to set the trap off. Other options are glue traps, which aren't as effective and can be a bother for pets and little kids. Live traps are a humane option, but sometimes once you release the mice, they might come back to your home. Baiting is ideal for hard-to-reach places: basements, garages, behind appliances, and attics. They work well in damp, concealed environments, but they usually take about a week or so to work. And then you have to think about where the mouse will eventually end up. If it's in the walls, it may cause a bad odor. Repellents work well as prevention and a deterrent. Depending on your space, electronic repellents can be used. Either sonic or electrical pulse units are very effective. There are also all-natural repellents that can be used in smaller spaces, typically using different mint oils. These are ideal when storing cars, motorcycles, RVs, or power equipment for a long time. Some come in a spray, while others are in a packet, which will last longer. Now, either option requires you to be consistent in applying to be most effective. If you're not sure what rodent control and prevention will work best for you, just ask us. We'll gladly help you through the process of choosing the right products that you're the most comfortable using. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Mondays with Melissa, and I can't wait to share more of us at Weldon Hardware with you at home.